Welcome back to OG Sports. Today we got our Northeast Conference Tournament predictions. We're doing all 32 college basketball conferences within the next 2 weeks. Next week is Champ Week, and then the week after that is March Madness. So it's a little less than 2 weeks away from Selection Sunday. And yeah, like I said, we're doing every single conference tournament. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button to make sure you don't miss out on any of these videos. Yeah, today we got the Northeast. We're also doing we already uploaded the what was it? The Big South, and we're doing the Ohio Valley right after this. So yeah, make sure you tune into those. They'll be on the screen at the end of the video. And yeah, like I said, Big South is already up. But anyways, as always, in my Discord next, I'll link to the description. You can join that. You can follow that. Whatever you like to do. But let's get right into this 8-team bracket. So how they do it, they play the first round. They reseed the bracket. Highest seed plays the lowest seed, and then the two other ones. And yeah, and then they play it through from there. 8 teams, so we're going to start off with the number 1 seed taking on the 8th seed, Central Connecticut. I believe it's Central Connecticut. It might have been. It might be Central Connecticut State. I'm not sure. But, you know, it's one of the two. But they are the number 1 seed. They're taking on St. Francis, and St. Francis is, I believe they're the 6th worst team in Division 1 in KenPom. Yeah, they're really bad. They're 8-21. They have a bottom 15 offense and a bottom 10 defense in the country. I'm going to take Central Connecticut pretty easily. Don't really have to think about that one too much. Lemoyne taking on FDU. So obviously Fairleigh Dickinson took down Purdue last year. They had a little bit of a run in the tournament, being the second 16 seed to ever beat a 1 seed. They're sitting at the 5 seed right now, so they got a little bit of work to do. And they're going against Dolphins team who, you know, they're actually one of the better teams in this conference. They have a pretty all-around, well-rounded team. They're 14-16, 283 in offense, 293 in defense. So, you know, obviously that's not very good, but in this conference, this is one of the weaker conferences in the country. And Fairleigh Dickinson is going to have to play them first round. And yeah, FDU is just a little bit worse in every category, but I'm going to take them. I don't know. They know how to get it done in March. I'm going to trust them to get a win over Lemoyne and move on to the semifinals. The 2-7 game, Merrimack taking on Long Island University. Pretty simple for me here. I'm going to take Merrimack. They won the conference last year, but actually were ineligible to make the NCAA tournament because it was a transition year. Now they can officially make the tournament, I believe. So that is, you know, a little bit of fuel to the fire there for them. They're on a revenge tour. They're actually the highest ranked KenPom team in this conference. So I really like Merrimack here. And Long Island is one of the worst teams in this conference. Sacred Heart taking on Wagner. Wagner being the 6th seed. I'm actually going to go with Wagner here. A little bit of an upset. You know, you can't always go off of who's higher in KenPom. That's just not the reality of how things are going to work. There's going to be some upsets. I'm going to take Wagner to beat Sacred Heart and move on to the semifinals. We got the 1-6 now. Central Connecticut taking on Wagner. And I'm actually going to go with Wagner again. I think they go on a little bit of a run here. I'm riding out Wagner in this one. They are just outside the top 200 in defense, which is why I like them. I like their defense. They have one of the best defenses in this conference. And, you know, Central Connecticut is a little bit higher in defense. They're a couple spots higher, and then they are a couple spots higher as well in offense. But I'm still going to go with them. I think they can get it done. I think move on to the Northeast Conference title game, and they'll play the winner of number 2 seed Merrimack versus number 5 seed FDU. I was back and forth on this one just because of FDU being so good last year. Can they make it back and go on a similar run? I ultimately don't think so. I think this Merrimack team comes out with a vengeance from last year. They're upset. They're mad. They couldn't make the tournament, even though they should have because they won their conference tournament. And yeah, like I said, they're the highest ranked KenPom team in this conference. I think they can get it done over a 5 seed in FDU. And that sets up a title game matchup. Number 6 seed Wagner taking on number 2 seed Merrimack. And I am going to go with Merrimack. I think they're just the best team in this conference. I think it's pretty simple here. Like I said, they got a little bit of motivation from last season after deserving to be in the tournament, but falling short. I think they come out with a fire. I think they come out hungry. I think they get it done and they punch their ticket to the NCAA tournament. Yeah, like I said, I mean Merrimack's they're by far the highest ranked KenPom team. They're the only team inside the top 200 in KenPom. They got the 76th overall defense, which is actually very good. The offense is pretty bad though, 315, but the defense being so high, they could potentially be an upset team just because of that defense and how very dominant and hard they play. And yeah, I think Merrimack is the right pick here in this conference. So I'm going to take them to clinch a spot in March Madness. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the Northeast Conference Tournament predictions. We're doing one more video today. Today's going to be the Ohio Valley. So, yeah, we're doing one more video today. It's going to be the Ohio Valley. So if you're interested in that, make sure you tune into that. That's coming out in no less than an hour from when this one comes out. And then, like I said, we have all our 4 videos from yesterday. We're doing 3 today, probably 2 or 3 tomorrow. And just grinding through all these videos, 32 of them. So make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications to make sure you don't miss out on any of our conference tournament predictions. We're obviously going to do March Madness predictions when those come around. We're going to analyze that. We're going to get really in deep to that. That's going to be a very long video. Very excited for that. And yeah, I think that's going to do it. As always, my Discord next, a link in the description. You could join that. You could follow that, whatever you'd like to do. But I'll see you guys in a little bit with the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament predictions.